Hey YouTube, welcome back. Today we continue our course in system design. We talk today in the token bucket algorithm. The token bucket algorithm is a popular method for controlling the rate limit and at which events occur in distributed system. It's one of the most famous algorithms that we use in the rate limit in the rate for rate limiting. Particularly in scenarios where events or requests need to be limited in a specific rate. It's commonly used for rate limiting, as I said, traffic shaping, and ensuring that the system does not exceed defined rate business or events. In the token bucket algorithm, we have some characteristics. We have some important events like the token bucket, the token generation, and the request processing and the bucket capacity. We It's one of the most simplest algorithms to understand and to work with. So basically, the way that the token works, let's assume that we have this bucket token, and let's say that we have requests that coming like let's have the client here. Yeah, and this client will try to send requests and to a server. We have a server here. And right now we have the bucket token. We have only four tokens. So this means the client is only allowed to send four requests in a specific time. Let's say that this bucket will be refilled every 1 second. So the client only allowed to make four requests each second. So how it works is that the client will try to send a first request, and the bucket token will process this request because we have tokens for that. And right now this token is deleted, and after that, because this request is being used this token, and after that it will try to send another one, and because we have tokens it will be paused and this token will be deleted, and so on and so forth with the next two. When we try to make them, it will work. We can delete both here, and let's go. So right now let's say that the token didn't refill yet, and the client tried to send a new request. Let's go with this one. Let's give it a different color here. And this one will be blocked. It will not be sent to the server because there is no token. And after a while, after 1 second, the tokens will be again fill in the bucket token. So this is how it works in conclusion. It's easy to understand. It's easy to implement. The bucket token takes two parameters. It takes the bucket size, which is the maximum number of tokens allowed in the bucket, and it takes something we call the refill rate, which is a number of tokens put into the bucket every second. And how the bucket token works, so let's say that we have this bucket. Okay, let's make it up here, and they will be referred in every, like, let's say every can I I don't know if I can oh no, I don't know. So it will be referred every specific amount of time. And what will happen basically, so let's just try to make a big shape here, and for example, let's just go this one here and just make it smaller. Yeah, and let's just take it up. Let's have this, and oh no. Okay, so let's put this here, and okay, great. I can make it even smaller, I guess. It would be better to make it even smaller. Yeah, that would be better. So right now, the client will try to send the request to the bucket token. And the bucket token will try to answer a specific question, which is which will be like let's make it here. Which will be do we have enough tokens? Do we have enough tokens? And and basically if we have enough tokens, the request will be processed. Otherwise, the request will be dropped. Let's say that this is for the drop area. And in this one, it's as you can see, it's really easy to understand. It's really easy to implement. So let's just try to answer some questions. So, for example, how many buckets do we need for our system? So this varies and it depends on the rate limiting rules. So, for example, it's usually necessary to have different buckets for different APIs endpoints. For instance, if the user is allowed to make one post per second, and 150 friends per day, and like 5 posts per second, we have maybe like three buckets for that, because we have one for posts, one for friends, and one for user authentication, for example. For example, if we need to throttle request based on IP address, each IP address requires a bucket. If the system allows a maximum of 10,000 requests per second, it makes sense to have a global bucket shared by all requests. The pros and cons of the bucket algorithm is that, let's talk about the pros first. The algorithm is easy to implement. It's memory efficient, and also the token bucket allows a burst of traffic for short periods. Basically, a request can go through as long as there are token left. We have the cons will be the two parameters in the algorithm are bucket size and the token refill rate. However, it might be challenging to tune them properly most of the time, and not most of the time, sometimes. But although all of that, it's the token bucket. The token bucket is widely used for rate limiting. It's simply well understood and commonly used by internet companies. By Amazon Stripe also using this algorithm to throttle their API requests. So it's a really effective and efficient algorithm. So that's it for today's video, and I hope you like my content. If you like my content, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll never miss a video, and see you in future problems.